Hey guys,
What's up? What's up? We're back.
Yeah, with another late night special.
Mm-hmm.
Today you're gonna be viewing some of the stupidest shit I've ever had.
Strong, independent women
Some
dealing
of the
with serious issues.
nonsense. Like, let me tell you, this is a dated video. It's 6 years old, but let me tell you, 2016, this thing that we're going to tackle right now was the number one hottest, most troublesome, most dangerous issue that needed to be handled in the world. No cap. Let's get into it.
Let's see it.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
Wait, what?
I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem. You know, we just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC. And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, you know, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
Oh shit! And this is on which? This is on Sky News.
Yeah. For the record, guys.
This is Sky News.
Yeah, this is Sky News.
This is prime time news.
Yeah, this is prime time news. I just want to
air
say
conditioning is sexist.
Well, it's not prime time. It's afternoon news. It's at 1:41.
Jesus Christ!
But this is an important issue that has not been addressed, and for the longest time, I wasn't aware. And personally, I'm quite glad that I stumbled upon this video because I have been sensitized. I have learned. And I now know what I need to do to make sure that I am not sexist, along with all the other equipment in the building, so that we are able to
the fire extinguisher,
women's needs. That's
the stairs.
That's another great point that you just mentioned, because we might just be thinking, well, fire extinguishers, the canisters, like they're just unisex.
They're huge decks.
Yeah, but in reality, the shape is not conducive. I mean, if a woman looks at this, if there's a fire going on, and we're trying to get something to put it out, and we're looking at a fire extinguisher, if a woman grabs onto it and has to press it and then redirect
sexual harassment,
it's some form of sexual harassment, and it will conjure up some sort of trauma, because this thing looks like a phallic symbol, you know? And can you just imagine, before you get to the stairs, can you imagine holding a phallic tool, equipment of some kind, and putting out fire with it? You know what it conjures up in your head? We can't even start to imagine. There are a lot of things that racist pig men have injected into.
I did not know
how
bad it was.
We've just sexualized and become sexist to the extent that
the things we've
built are filled with our own sexist ideals.
Women were going through all this,
and you haven't even had anything. Just listen to this.
And it's an explanation for these constant battles you'll see in offices right across the country between the sexes for control of their office thermostat.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, one of the biggest problems is that often in offices, it is men who control temperatures. You know, that's just something I've found anecdotally.
Jesus. I told you, men are racist, sexist pigs. Right?
So after creating all these things that trigger women, now you people want to control them.
You want to control the thermostat in a building, in an office. Do you know how very offensive and selfish that is?
Taking all the power away from women.
What Radhika Sangani goes on to say, and the fact that she's the Telegraph's writer for Wonder Women has no bearing at all in this, is that women's temperatures need slightly higher, operate at slightly higher temperatures, while men are more comfortable at lower temperatures. So they are intentionally lowering the temperature of a room through the air conditioning, while the women are having a hard time. So
do you think men are doing this knowingly, so that because they're scared of how strong independent women can take over?
Well, I don't know whether I don't know whether
you should research that.
I don't know whether that's the issue.
Radhika.
But the fact that men are doing this, you know, she's going to go and say that women aren't able to come to the office with summer clothes. Just a nice dress.
It's triggering.
Yeah, it's because men have set the AC to low, so the temperatures are low in the office. So you come, it's a summer day, so you're coming with a summer dress in the office, and you find it's cold.
Wow.
All right.
So traumatic.
So that, yeah, and
so traumatizing.
Number one, at the very least, you see she has a cold because of it.
Wow.
And of course, there are battles. There are battle royales being conducted in offices between men and women over who gets to control
people losing teeth.
The thermostat.
Jesus.
And of course,
why isn't
the men have
governments talking about this? Why isn't the National Guard being called to step in,
the Royal Marines,
and quell this dissident?
The guards who protect the Queen.
How has this been going on?
Anyone,
just leaving,
everyone,
and there's this huge genocide going on.
It's
Radhika,
let me just
they should give you a Pulitzer for this.
I mean, this is
you just broke new ground for news.
You know,
Jesus Christ.
Even I didn't imagine this. This is
mind blown. Wow.
And because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures, you know, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen.
Wow.
And
absolutely frozen. Did you hear that?
Get frostbite.
Women are losing toes.
They're losing their limbs.
They're losing fingers.
They can't enjoy summer dresses in the
hair falling off because of the cold.
Radhika has a cold.
Do you guys know? If Radhika didn't have a cold, she'll be out here writing even better pieces that would save us from our misogyny.
And look, researchers have found that a 22 degree standard temperature is designed for warmer body temperatures of men, but women's temperatures are normally lower, so they do not need they actually need a higher temperature. They need it at more than the 22, maybe 25, maybe. But you see, the 22 is too low. For women,
it's killing.
It's
stifling,
debilitating
their creativity,
crippling them. So
anyway, they can't even break through the glass ceiling.
I do not even
because
God damn. They can't break through the
these
glass
men
ceiling.
don't want women to reach their potential.
Let me just tell you, we are not going to inject this with any more of our thoughts.
You've already covered it.
Radhika explains this quite well. Please go check it out. Why office air conditioning is sexist. Sky News London.
Research is mind-blowing.
I'm telling you, this lady,
she put her life on the line for this research. Guys,
this lady,
this is what journalism
this is the cream of our crop. If more men were like
this is the future, guys.
If more men dedicated studies and research into office appliances,
and all they keep telling us, people are going to war, people are dying of hunger. Rubbish.
People are talking about the Ukraine.
Rubbish.
People are talking about the Ukraine.
People's countries are being invaded. You people don't know.
There is a massive issue that is not being talked about in London, and it is about air conditioning.
And Radhika just blew this right open.
Yeah, she blew the lead out of this one. So
God
guys,
damn it.
Please, from us, go check this out, especially all the men.
All the men.
It's important that you get sensitized to this issue.
Carry a notebook,
that
bro.
is affecting women, and that
carry a notebook.
We have perpetuated in society.
How dare we?
It's important.
God damn.
Let us take responsibility and think of the other gender instead of ourselves for once.
Yep,
all right? And with that, guys,